Hello and welcome, my Cancer friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be my group angel reading for my Cancer friends. While I was prepping for this reading, the angels came in and the archangels asked me to focus in on the healing aspect of this reading. They said it was really important for everyone to focus in on some healing, so that's exactly what we're going to do. For this reading, we're of course using the Angel Tarot, then we're using Healing with the Angels Oracle, and then I'm also going to be using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Like always, there are links below to all these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Cancer friends, let's see what the cards have to say today. What guidance do the angels and archangels have for my Cancer friends? The Page of Pentacles. Pages are that childlike, innocent energy. The Pentacle about growth and abundance. The Ten of Cups. This is one of the family cards. Tens are about ending and beginning. The Cups about intuition and emotion. And then finally, the Star. This is your hopes and dreams card. It's time to really evaluate where things are standing right now. How your family's impacting you, how your current hopes and dreams are impacting you, and what shifts need to happen to be more in line with the healing and where you're at right now. Because where you're at right now isn't where you're going to be at in a day or two. We need to focus in on the here and now rather than doing too much hyper focusing in on the future. Yes, goals are imperative. However, balance is key here, guys. Balancing out those hopes and dreams with focusing in on what's happening right now. What's happening for you and your environment and also your family. It's all intertwined. So it's very important for you. All right, let's get on to some healing. Archangel Uriel, what healing can you provide my Cancer friends? Music. It's a fantastic card to start off on. Now, I've said this in past videos. The higher vibrational beings, the angels, the archangels, they don't usually communicate verbally like this, how you and I would communicate. They communicate through vibration, through music, that harmony, that melody. That harmony and melody is brought about by their energies. So there really isn't any lying or trying to pull one over on each other, because your true self, that heart-centered self, radiates that vibration so that others know exactly what you're saying and what you need. And that's what we need to get back to, the heart of the matter. And one way that we can really start to heal ourselves is through that music, through those vibrations. Tuning forks and singing bowls are fantastic. There's a lot of free online through YouTube or Spotify vibrational healing playlists and songs. Also, being very intentional about the music that you're listening to. I know it sounds corny, but when we listen to those lower vibrational, angry, or very sad, sorrow-invoking songs and melodies, we start to really resonate in that low vibration. The higher vibrational melodies and sounds that bring us up and make us feel good is where we need to stay kind of focused in on. Because when we focus in on that high vibrational and those upbeat pieces, that's when we're going to really become more attuned with that piece, those higher pieces, those pieces that bring us joy. Intention. It's imperative to set the intention. It's imperative to have that groundwork, because when you set the intention, you're more likely to invite those higher vibrational beings to support you. Setting the intention for healing, setting the intention for reflection. Because not only are you putting it out there for those higher vibrational beings to understand what you're doing, you help yourself to clearly understand what it is you're trying to do and achieve. Giving yourself permission and accepting that as a piece of work you're going to be doing. It really brings everybody onto the same page, if you will. So highly important and very effective when you set that intention, because no one can second guess what it is you want. Archangel Uriel, what further guidance and healing can you provide for my Cancer friends? Oh wow, what a poignant card. It sometimes, and the angels and archangels really just lay it out on the line. We have to start taking accountability in what it is we're doing and how it is we're impacting other people. Because when we start to look at and reflect, embracing that Page of Pentacles, that very earthy, very studious energy, we stop playing victim and we start being accountable. We start standing on our own 2 feet, and we really need to do that. We all hate it when people play victim and woe is me. Literally, that card is overplayed, and we start to almost avoid people like that. And I won't lie, we all have people in our family and friends group that are in that victim mentality. Most of us don't play through the whole world or through our whole day as a victim. We'll go there though, right? Let's be honest, sometimes it's just the easiest way of, oh, I just got a cold. Woe is me. How could the universe do this to me? I have so much to do. There is something to be said about having that sense of, okay, I just need some time to wallow in what's going on. When we focus solely from that victim mentality, we drain energy from those around us. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, you're going to have to reflect on that family. And family for me is not just your birth family. Family is close friends, your astral family. Everybody that is connected to you, whether you support them or they support you. Those individuals who play victim and suck the energy out of you, you need to start to sever the connection and lessen the connection so they're not draining from you. You can still have them in your life because sometimes they're important people in your life. I would never say to sever a connection entirely. You can reduce and sever the etheric connection, which is the energy connection you have with somebody, and still have them in your life. You have to put up protective barriers and, very importantly, boundaries with that individual. However, Archangel Uriel is really encouraging you to reflect on how often you play victim. That is a personal thing. I'm not asking you to come forward on that. Truthfully, how often do you do that? And how can you stand up? And more importantly, who in your life does this? And how can you start to reduce the amount of energy they are sucking from you? Because, like I said, sometimes they're important people in our lives and we can't just cut them out, but we do need to be proactive about it. Prayer. Now, I know that many people are triggered by the word prayer because of what the churches have done, that institutionalized prayer. That's not what prayer means. Prayer is asking for support, literally setting that intention and asking for help from those higher vibrational beings, asking that energy to come in and support you. I have seen videos where people in, I think it was China, that was able to reduce a cancerous mass in a woman's stomach through the use of prayer. It works because it's high vibrational and you're channeling that universal energy, and most important, you're setting that intention and you're asking. So I'm not saying most of us are going to go around curing cancer from individuals or selves through prayer. Will prayer help us? Absolutely. Because we start to ask for the help we need, the guidance and support that we are requiring to help us move forward. Prayer also is another way to be, in some cases, people like to talk about or pray about what it is they've done and their actions and ask for forgiveness. I know that's mostly a Catholic piece. We can still do that and not be Catholic. I'm not Catholic, but sometimes hands up, it's like, you know what? I screwed up today. Can you help me heal from that? Help me learn from it. And that in itself is a cathartic piece where you can start to move forward. We're going to thank Archangel Uriel for not only his bluntness, but his insight on how it is we're going to help self-heal ourselves. And we're going to move on to Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael, what healing can you provide my Cancer friends? Signs. Very much connected into that prayer card where we're looking for signs. I said at the beginning, high vibrational beings don't use our words a lot. Our language is so rudimentary. They leave signs hidden in plain sight for us to find and learn from. It's up to us to slow down and accept and embrace those messages. Blessings. Very connected into the signs. Slowing down and acknowledging all those amazing aspects and pieces in our lives. We have blessings that happen every day and we don't acknowledge them. We ask for help. We do. Sometimes it's like, oh my God, somebody get me out of this traffic. And what happens? It goes. It starts to flow, or your lane moves, or you find an off-ramp. They're listening. Those blessings happen, right? Acknowledging them, and most importantly, thanking people. Thanking those higher vibrational beings. Even if you don't know who did it. I don't know who just cleared up the traffic, but thank you. I'm on my way. Helps to raise our vibration, and that acknowledgement takes us out of that victim mode, helps us stand on our own 2 feet and be accountable. Because when you're accountable, we start to be able to strengthen our positive attributes and use them to move forward. Archangel Raphael, what further guidance and healing do you have for my Cancer friends? Sorry. I get ahead of my cards sometimes. Gratitude. Thanking and acknowledging. And it's not only the high vibrational beings. It goes back down to the 10 of Cups. Your family, those friends, those support people. Having gratitude and thanking them for all it is that they've done for you. And even if it's just being there when you have a cold, or being there when nothing's happening. The fact that they stand beside or behind you and support you no matter what, you know what? Share the love. Send it back to them. Faith. Having faith in self. Having faith in the higher vibrational beings. They've got your back. They want you to succeed. They want you to raise your vibration. They want you to reach out. they want to help you. Because when you raise your vibration, you raise the vibration of that space around you. And as you continue to do that, you impact those around you to raise their vibration, even at a subconscious level. When we start to raise our vibrations, that's when things start to shift around us. Globally, we've started to see shifts as people start to awaken, as people start to acknowledge that, you know what, there is something out there, and I have a part to play. Stop playing the victim role, start being accountable, start standing up and embracing your power. And as we start to really come full circle and start to stand on our own 2 feet, like I said, those hopes and dreams may need to be evaluated. Checking into them. Are they fulfilling for you? Is it enough? Some of our hopes and dreams are societal based. Those 2.4 kids, the white picket fence, that's not everybody. Some of us, we enjoy a smaller space because we feel supported and loved. Some of us don't want children. Some of us want lots of kids. Some of us just want fur babies. It's your hopes and dreams, not theirs. You need to let go of some of the expectations that are out there that really are not going to impact you. And I'll hands up, there are societal norms that nobody really should go against. But there are some societal norms that, is it for everybody? Parenting is not for everybody. House ownership isn't for everybody. It's really an individual plan. We're going to thank Archangel Raphael for his insight and guidance, and we're going to head off and work with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, what healing can you offer my Cancer friends? Freedom. As we embrace ourselves, slow down, and evaluate what it is we want and who it is we are, we're going to have a sense of freedom. We're literally taking weight off of our shoulders and our back and taking that breath of going, oh, this is good. This is who I am, and this is where I want to go. So that sense of freedom is going to come forward, and you're going to feel, well, stronger. You're also going to find that some of the health problems that you had that are bound up in expectations and a sense of failure or a sense of victim, release, because they're not working for you. When you focus in on the everyday, on those positive pieces and those very supportive relationships, whether it be with the high vibrational beings or your physical beings, and having faith that those high vibrational beings in the universe have a plan for you, you just need to slow down and well, listen to the signs, basically. Get the directional signs. They're everywhere. Whew. Michael's throwing cards already. What further guidance and healing do you have for my Cancer friends, Archangel Michael? I enjoy it when they throw cards because then I know that you guys can see that they're very clear on what's happening. Mysticism, very much in correlation with the Faith card. Mysticism talks about that mystery, that unknown. And it's important that we be okay and sit with that uncertainty sometimes. Trusting in the higher vibrational beings in the universe, that you know what, they'll help protect me because I'm going to set out intentions and I'm going to ask for that support. Being okay with that uncertainty and responding when you truly understand the situation or event, rather than just responding and then playing victim. Perfection. It's a fantastic card. It's come up a lot in my readings with the angels. They're very concerned about the fact that there's that quote unquote perfection piece in our lives. And what Michael's encouraging you to do is see the perfection in that every day. See those blessings. We all like to look at something and say, oh, well, that's not perfect. I have to try again. That perfect piece is the societal norms. Where do those expectations come from? And could you take what it is you've created, or that aspect, or whatever it is in your life, and nurture and allow it to grow into something and blossom into something even more, quote unquote, perfect? Knowing that people are trying their best and where they're at in their journey is perfect. Where you're at in your journey is perfect. That perfection or acceptance and knowledge of perfect will help give you that stability and foundation to make that perfect bloom. Recovery. As we start to grow and as we start to nurture this perfection in your life, as we start to reflect on those goals and those expectations, those hopes and dreams, we start to recover pieces, aspects, and knowledge that we had, well, either forgotten about ourselves or about something that we can do, or that hasn't been unlocked in this lifetime. We carry past knowledges, past abilities and talents from past lives to the current. The more in tune we are to ourselves, the more we care for ourselves and reflect on and allow ourselves to grow, the more we learn and the more we uncover about who it is we are, which helps raise our vibration. Raising our vibration helps to bring about that abundance and manifestation skills. And again, we're starting to look at emanating and radiating more and more of this amazing high vibrational energy. We're going to thank Archangel Michael for his amazing insight and guidance and healing. And we're going to move on to Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, what healing can you offer my Cancer friends? Healing. I love it when they pull cards that I was just talking about. Healing. Very much a time of healing for you. I said at the very beginning of this video, the angels and archangels want us to take the time to heal ourselves. And it sounds so daunting when I say that. We'll heal ourselves. When I tell people that it's time that they start to heal themselves, and this is direction that the angels and archangels are telling me that I need to encourage people to do, I literally have clients and students look at me like I'm crazy and say, well, how do I do that? How do I heal myself? This is a very individualistic aspect. There's many ways we can start healing ourselves. Well, and what the angels are saying right now, and it's going to be important for my Cancer friends, is that accountability. Standing up for who we really are. Reflecting on what is truly happening in our lives. Living in the present. Being grateful for all we have. That perfection. It starts to link in. Healing ourselves doesn't mean we're going to start to do surgery or that we have to do something drastic. I'm not a drastic type person. I want you guys to be able to move forward in a slow, steady pace that is maintainable and sustainable, so that these shifts and changes occur slowly and less traumatic for you, and they're more meaningful because you're not noticing these shifts. It's really easy to start to look at and spend more time in the present. Give those blessings back. Look at life through the lens of perfection. I am perfect for my here and now. He, she, dog, it, cow is perfect for their here and now. Focusing in on that helps us to start to reflect on and see these amazing aspects in our lives. And that's what Gabriel's talking about in the healing. What further guidance and healing can you offer my Cancer friends, Archangel Gabriel? Abundance. Looking at that here and now, being grateful for all those things that we have in our lives. And we do. We have abundance. And it's not just financial abundance. It's a lot more. It's a lot more than just financial abundance. It's about abundance in all aspects and dimensions in our lives. Those supportive and fulfilling people. The blessings that we have in our lives. Those high vibrational moments that fulfill and bring us joy. Facade. Very much connected into that victim card where we're not truly embracing who it is we are. We like to put up those barriers and masks. We need to recover and explore those pieces within us that have remained dormant or hidden so that we can start to embrace this perfection. Embrace who it is we are. When we do the facades, we start to build up more barriers, so it's harder for us to understand who we are. And we also start to slow our chakra system. And I'm big on chakras because they're energy centers within our body that we can tangibly work with and feel the difference through energy healing like Reiki, or even through music or smell. There's different scents and essential oils connected to each chakra. The list goes on and on. It's a one way we can again heal ourselves. But the facade, that falsehood, starts to slow down and put barriers up so that your chakra system isn't working or flowing as well. That is one of the contributing factors to the aches, the pains, and the energy loss that many of us are feeling. So standing in who it is we are, rather than putting up these false exteriors or playing victim and literally shielding ourselves from what's happening in our lives, we are not able to truly embrace our perfection, being our perfect self, raising our vibration, which helps with this abundance through manifestation and creation, and most importantly, finding fulfillment and joy in our lives. We're going to thank Archangel Gabriel for her amazing insight and guidance and healing. And I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and you're able to gain some direction and insight into what the angels and archangels want to share with you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. There is so much more coming your way, and the best way to stay connected so you don't miss any of the amazing healing and insight is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Cancer friends.